Oh, hello everybody, and welcome. It's going to be the beginning of a fine new relationship between a wonderful game and me. So, jokes aside, welcome to Against the Storm. I say this because I really have started to enjoy myself a lot with this game, and I've played like 2 hours so far. And as you see here, I already had a creative moment creating a settlement called very creative moments, I tells you. So basically, this is a roguelike colony sim. Believe it or not, I shit you not, it's exactly like that. So let's play a very, very easy round. I have understood the game well enough to technically feel able to play on Pioneer difficulty already, but actually I won't because I want to see if I got my stuff already well enough under control to see whether or not I'm ready. So we're going to pick our bonuses we start with. That's some food and some wood. And here we select what kind of people we want to start with and what kind of stuff we want to start with. So here we start with some extra workers. I think I'll take that. Extra workers are always awesome. So the marshlands. What's the deal? Our rewards are quite shitty because it's such a damn easy map. Bruno, welcome. Happy to see you, man. And marshlands, gathering speed is increased by 10%, and giant organisms. So forbidden glades always include a giant. Wait a sec. Giant resource nodes. So we'll see about that. And well, right on. Let's just start. All right. Voice still a little bit roughed up, sadly, but we getting there. Math gamer, hi there. Not late night factory Friday? No, I'm sorry. But I did a lot of factory streams this week, so I I have no guilty conscience here. So, gathering knowledge, and our bonuses and debuffs are now known. And happy to see you, Math Gamer. So, +3 to meat production. Holy crap, that's pretty much. And mushrooms after rain, +3 mushroom production. Only during the drizzle season. And we have storm, eerie song. So, villages with this effect have a +5 chance to perish every 15 seconds. Okay, what kind of to prevent it, fulfill the following needs. Services ×1. What kind of service, though? Let's check that out. I thought I understood the game already. Well, we'll see what that'll do, what services are. Usually you have to give your people a house when the storm comes, or something bad happens. Well, hell, hey there, Al Hazel. Well, it's a bit this and a bit that, you know. With the feeling better. I'm feeling better. The rest of my family doesn't. Why I didn't scream this afternoon. So let's pick up carpenter for an easy access to planks and the trapper's camp. It's also pretty interesting, so we can do some forge better. And well, there's no building offering services so far. Well, bakery ain't interesting because I don't know if I get the ingredients for biscuits or pie that easily. A mill. Well, let's go for the cookhouse. So, alright. I really have no clue what the debuff there does from the storm. Maybe this expedition is doomed to fail right from the get-go. So let's put up a woodcutter, and probably I shouldn't dig into the dangerous glades right away, hey? Let's go for an easy glade, for the harmless glade. So, I got 11 people here. So the first thing I should do is make sure that everybody has a house. So people are happier. Shelters. So, Aramanaka, please, please refrain from political issues during my stream. I don't like that. I'll have to remove these because this place is about gaming and not about politics. Please understand. So we got stone deposits where we can find some food if while we're gathering stuff there. All right, woodcutters camp. Let's put some beavers in there. I didn't make this up. These guys are really called beavers. Right on. So we got that. Here I can't see how many workers I still got. I have 7 workers who aren't doing anything. So let's bring up a stonecutters camp. And let's see, what can we do here besides? What kind of resource do I have here? Leech broodmother. Oh, there's food to find. Trapper's camp. So luckily I bought myself one. Comes in handy here already. Let's see. Is there anything for the scavengers to gather? No. Can't check on out if you hover over these areas. So, Trapper's camp it is. And we get some food out of that. And out of wood. Well, it's no big surprise. Okay. Well, so I'll bring up another woodcutter's camp. My experience has taught me that there is no such thing as too much wood in this game. So let's drop down some paths. Makes your folks faster. Albeit only 5%. Paths are for free. And if you have workers that ain't doing nothing, might as well build a path, eh? Oh, we got a cornerstone ability. So 3 clay per minute for free. That's really, really cool. And our biscuit diet. Farmers have a chance to have double yields while under the effect of biscuit. Well, I'll take this one. It's a no-brainer. This is conditional. This is unconditional. So, definitely will benefit from that. So, first things first, we need a crude workstation. Because crude workstation is where you can process planks and the like. This is where you build all the, or where you produce all the more sophisticated materials. I've quickly fallen in love with this game. This is a pretty good one. So orders are here. These are basically our quests. So we can select now which kind of quest we want to take. Here, it's mostly about the rewards. As you see here, it's either 35 wood or having 8 people under a shelter and 20 wood. This is the more complicated objective. Well, not really, but you have different rewards there. I'll take that. Basically, you are selecting your quests here that you have to fulfill. Cut through the forest to discover 3 glades. Definitely doable, or various different material packages. So, here we would gain perks as a reward. Here we gain one-time goods and only 1 perk. Workers assigned to glade events will carry 5 more items at once. That's a pretty good one, though. Yo, Faithless, welcome. You put on your gaming pants and you're ready to game. You've chosen well to come here. So, this is a pretty sexy upgrade, but I'll take that one because I'm a noob. This is early access, yes, version 0.36. The game has been around on the Epic Game Store since quite some time, freshly released on Steam, and I had access to this on Epic all the way down, and when it was freshly released I was not happy with it because it was very rough on around the edges, and I decided to come back later. And now with the Steam release I came back later, and wow, I'm blown away. The version right now is enthralling, you know. I want to play this, and I want to keep playing this. This is basically a roguelike colony builder. Your job is to build a colony, fulfill the objectives, and then you get a score, you get permanent rewards. It's a roguelite colony builder, not roguelike, roguelite. You get your rewards, you get permanent upgrades for the next colony, and then you can select your difficulty and rinse and repeat. It's a great gameplay loop, and it's so far damn well done. Damn well done. So we're going to go for that objective. I'm shying away from the trade objectives because trading is a little bit harder to pull off. Get resin, parts, and more villagers for that. Awesome. Good on. There we go. So, let's keep going. Glad you won't allow politics on your streams. Yeah, that's, no, that's just a no-no. As somebody said once that nothing divides people more than politics and religion. And I've taken that to my heart, and you know, this is entertainment. While I am a person I'm really interested in all these topics, and I do enjoy a good political discussion, this ain't the place for that. We want to have some good pastime here, and, not indulge ourselves into problematic topics. Although I am quite eager to consider podcasts or anything about more political things, you know, everything has its place and such. So probably we'll do that one day, but not now. So we got ourselves a stonecutters camp, and here I'm only putting one guy in there, so he's going to exploit those thingies here. I put down only one worker because there's no urgent need for these goods. That's why I'm putting these on the lower priority here. Whereas the woodcutters camps, they are just outright damn important. We have now 2 quests revolving around wood, and we have another quest revolving around exploring glades. So, oh, whoopsie, I don't want to go there then. Don't want to go to the danger glades yet. The danger glades have quests that you have to fulfill, and I do know that this that it's going to be a lot easier when I have more population. Well, Faithless, well said. The other thing where I see good discussions break upon is the fact that people are too often hell-bent on finding out who's right and who's wrong. Like, there's always something about a winner, whereas way too often discussions thrive best if just everybody lays down a standpoint, then we talk about our arguments, and then we leave with not knowing who was right or wrong, because that's not all what it's been about. It's been about exchanging our standpoints and our points of view and trying to be smarter, both of us, when we leave the discussion. That's my stance. Everything else, this orientation about winning a discussion, is just rubbish. You're trying to win a discussion, you're either doing politics or you're doing it wrong. So, we got ourselves the crude workstation. Here we can process planks, fabrics, and bricks. These are advanced building materials, quite important stuff. So, let's see. What do I have available right now? I have some wood available, but I ain't got any building materials available. We got some clay. So we're going to disable that and put in 1 worker to make bricks. Bricks are always needed. Giant stone turtle, yep. That's our hearth, man. This is the fire we need to keep burning. If this goes out, the what was it called again? The resolve of our people dwindles rapidly, and then you lose the game because they leave the colony. And if they leave the colony, it's an instant lose. So we have our first objective done. So let's deliver. Gives us some planks, some food, and 3 new workers. Really good. We needed some. We were already out of workers. Right on. I'm just afraid that I don't understand what services are supposed to be when the storm comes, but we'll surely find out. So let's see. I got stones and I got meat. I ain't got any really interesting other things that I could process. So let's see. I'm gonna pick up the leather worker out of two reasons. First off, it's a good source of making fabric. It's better than the crude workstation. And the other thing is, we can make a pack of luxury goods there. It's really important to have workshops that give you the access to luxury goods and the like. Oh, the carpenter has that too. Obviously, we should put up the carpenter and the all veins. I haven't done mining yet. All right, so. So for fabric, we'll require plant fibers. Let's check out the recipe menu. I want to know what water skins are made of. Leather, obviously. So, leather and oil. You could substitute that with meat, at least something. But you cannot substitute that leather. Alright. So this is a totally easy mode. The harder mode of the game also features pollution from your buildings that you have to handle. It's directly pollution. It's called a little bit different here, but you get the idea. And you also working against the clock. If that red bar here is filling all up, you're dead. Or if you lose all your colonists, you're dead. So. Forest grows more and more deadly the longer you take and the more you explore. And that's basically the gist. Well, we are out there to gather new resources for our for that one city which is surviving it all. So we got a coal deposit in there, and we got a small encampment. It destroyed a camp in the wilderness. There are still survivors in the area, so we would require to bring them food, and then they'll join us. So we can either take them in, or send them to the capital where they'd give us money. So I'd say we're going to welcome the new people, and we're going to assign some of our workers there. And here, so let's check it out. We got insects and mushrooms. Got more stone. And there's nothing else at that plate, alright. So let's see. I definitely want to make that carpenter or that leather worker, but well, let's see. Do we have anything to make fabric out of? Neither nor. Maybe there's going to be some reward from the orders that'll help me. I could also go for a trade. Let's try that. Let's go for a trade. That should be a good idea. Trading post only requires wood. We can provide. And here we opened up another glade. Alright. Gotta check that out. So what do we have there? Why did that not? Anyways. So there's more. We got a lot of stone here. I really need really need to draft a building for stone. And we also need harvesters. No. Foragers. We need foragers for all those mushrooms. I don't have any building that can gather mushrooms. That's also very bad. Okay, so sadly I cannot do much right now. But there's no need to be worried. We're actually doing really fine. At least for this difficulty level we do. So, the crude workstation here, we get a warning. There's an idle building. We don't have any materials to process, and the game's like, yo, do you really want me to do this? So, I need a source of leather or plant fibers or something like that. This is really bothering me. So, since we got more workers than we can possibly employ right now, let's see what I can do there. Well, I could go for a cookhouse, at least that. So we're going to re-employ that dude now, because we're going to set up a limit on planks. I don't like to make planks at this place. I would normally like to do make my planks somewhere else, but it ain't possible because I don't have the necessary fabric. Well, game's got quite some complexity. So since the woodcutters here are pretty done, we're going to relay their base of operations to this place. This is one of the features I really love about this game. Buildings can be easily picked up and moved around for no cost. This is really cool because this makes you very, very flexible with your city planning. I love this about this game. This gives me the feeling that I have total freedom about how I want to expand, and pretty cool. Really, really like that. One of the best features, in my opinion, about this game. You can plan your city so damn freely. Hey, Synthboy Gaming, welcome. Happy to see you, man. Just found out that Sins of a Solar Empire is in early access. Oh, alright, man. So, looks like I have to do some testing. That's one title that I had on my watch list, but then again, well, early access, you know. But for me, it is more like the opportunity to get into the Solar Empire franchise for good, because I never did before. So now is Storm. So are they all going to die now, or what's the matter? Didn't really understand the drawbacks there. So trade routes. We are not really able to do any trade routes because we're also not interested in. We can only trade stuff into Amber, and that's really interesting right now. Oh, scouts are idle in the small encampment. Oh man, you need to configure one in particular good. That's why it didn't go. It's totally confused why they aren't done by it. Done with it by now. Ugh. I really have trouble with Grammar today. She's really not happy with me. Let's drop down another woodcutter. There's no such thing as too much wood. So, there we go. Another reward. Weaver. Provisioner. Oh, that's pretty sexy. Clothier. Well, sadly, again, no building to exploit those mushrooms with. But I'm going to pick up the Provisioner. This is a pretty cool building. Makes provisions, flour and barrels. Provisions are quite often requested in orders later down the road. So. Well, I'm no native speaker. I'm allowed to talk like crap. That's simple. My excuse for everything. Alright, so small encampment is now finally completed. So I hope these woodcutters will soon get this glade open. Let's see about that. So woodcutters should always be beavers because they are extremely good at woodworking. Humans are really good at farming and brewing, and the lizards are good at everything everything meat and warm. Because they are cold-blooded, as you know. So let's exclude that. What I love about this game most is the fact that it has a extreme nice pressure in it without any battle. Without any screwed up battle mechanics that only piss you off and nothing else. Really appreciate that. So rain collector can make spark dew. Till I have any usage for spark dew, I'm not going to use that. So, newcomer time. So these guys come with some leather. That'll allow me to make a little, at least a bit of fabric. So, well, Math Gamer, it's all that like that. Not only UK, but also here Germany, Europe, the entirety. But UK is pretty deserves the attention. They really have a hard time now. So we get a new perk, Work Safety Guide. Every 5 villagers with a need for education fulfilled, all houses gain 1 more place. Hell yeah, I'll take that. So what does a mine cost? Bricks. I see. Oh. First off, let's put somebody next to the workstation. Then, to process that leather into fabric. And then we're going to move this place a bit. So probably should employ those stone cutters now completely. Place these guys with more competent people. Oh, we have a trader in town. So, Old Farloth. Crystallized dew. Maybe I should just make that spark dew to sell it, man. Now that it crossed my mind. So, let's see. I want some extra fabric. Oh, they are selling perks as well. Wow. That's cool. So, well. How much trading power does that have? Well, not too much. I ain't got anything for sale, though. Except for that resin. Well, that's not entirely true. I can't sell some stone on top of that. So let's trade ourselves some fabric and stop this place from wasting our materials any further. They do produce some fabric, but we have a better place today to make that. So the leather worker is there for us. And I do need bricks. So where to put the leather worker? Man, I really need to have some more room here. It was a good choice to put up another woodcutter's camp. See here, really need to free up space, free up space ASAP. So we got another glade. So another small encampment there. Wonderful. Now let's lure them with yummy insects. Yum yum yum. And let's bring them more people. Of course, of course. It's definitely a good thing. So let's build them a shelter just in advance, so we don't, so we won't run out of spots there. That form of stress-free building in this game is really, really pleasing me. So, orders. First off, we get to deliver here, which will bring me extra bricks. Amazing. And extra planks. Good stuff. And we get to pick our next jobs. So, packs of provisions in exchange for Lizard's clan support. What's that? Resolve most modifier. +3 to Lizard's resolve. That's a strong one. More parts. And there we'd need building materials and coal. We'd get wildfire essence. You need that for more hearths. Yeah, I'll take that one. I prefer. So, packs of provisions. Let's see where we can craft those. And here, 16 people sheltered. Are you kidding me? That's extremely easy. Versus making some jerky. Well, I totally prefer this one because I ain't got no production for vegetables, and if I ever need vegetables for real, this will be easier. And this basically this basically does itself, you know. I have already fulfilled the amount of sheltered people. This is an easy map. I also put this up because I wanted to know how fast I can get it done. So, what do we have here? A forager's camp. Would gather... They cannot gather mushrooms. I'm not interested. Small farm. I got no clue if we are actually able to plant anything here. But if I'd be interested in anything, it'd be the plantation because it can produce plant fibers. So, the cookhouse. Here we make food out of things. So, skewers make lizards particularly happy. Now let's see, we got lots of food. And we got here all the stuff that we need. So let's combine roots, insects and mushrooms and meat. And let's employ somebody for the cooking. The thing here is, it is quite simple. It is always worth making because as you see here, we put 8 foodstuffs in and we get 10 out. And while the skewers are making the lizards particularly happy, they also work for every other party. It's still take 8 food, transform it into 10 food. But that's always the case. Alright, so let's see. I am putting up the leather worker because I want to get more fabric. Prepper's camp has no deposits nearby. Alright. So I don't think... Oh, I'm lucky. Alright. We found something. Amazing. Alright. That's good. So, the leather worker can now make... is now a much more efficient way of creating these things. I'm disabling the recipes that I don't want to see done here. It's just smarter like that. So let's limit that to 20 fabric for now. Sometimes it's better, you know. So, deliver the more houses thing. Here we go. Let's see what we get as a reward here. Guild house. So, luxury. That's damn costly. 40 planks. A temple? That's less costly. And a human house, making humans particularly happy. So I want that temple. Here, we can't check this out. So Sacrament of a Flame. Good sacrifice in the ancient hearth. Burn longer. Alright, I don't really use that. And what's the bonus here? Merchants are arriving quicker. Thank you, Math Gamer. Appreciate it. Guild's welfare. Each amber. Alright. So, this is a money thing. Not interested there. No. Let's pick the temple. If we fulfill the needs of our populace well enough, they'll produce reputation points just on their own for a while. And you win the game if that blue bar here is full. That's our entire goal, to get that blue bar full. So, let's put some housing down here. Let's do 2 houses instead of just 1. And now that I have that many workers available, let's breach open a danger glade. Let's do this. Danger glades aren't that dangerous in particular, They are more so providing challenges that you need to resolve either with resources or with workers or both. And now I feel a little bit more confident than before. So we still need to build that provisioner, don't we? Well, can't do anything without the fabric, but let's see. As you see here, we're at the crude workstation, it's 6 leather, 2 fabric, and here it's 3 leather, 2 fabric, so it's 50%, or it's doubly as efficient. And that's just a 2-star, you know. There's even another higher level of efficiency there. No lottery winner, though. I'm sad to hear that. I tried to make us all millionaires. I tried Math Gamer, I tried. Did my best. So here we have coal deposits. Yeah. Oh, man. What can we put on there? So the mines. What's that? Mushwood now. Definitely need to read this area here as well. 1.6 billion. Alright, so it's time to set up the provisioner finally. Alright. There we go. And I should consider setting up another warehouse down here, now that I'm freeing up so much extra area. Here, this plate will free up another big portion of area there too. So, would be a smart choice to set on up some logistics there, I think. Hey Emery, of course I will do a Dwarf Fortress tutorial, as soon as it is released on Steam though. I won't be doing any tutorials now that time before, but I never planned to, I got to admit. I always planned to do my tutorial stuff for Dwarf Fortress once it gets the full Steam, once it gets the Steam release, and guess what? 6th of December, so... It's on my to-do list. You'll see December material in that regard from me, promise. I'm very, very hyped and looking forward to that. That's what I promise. So let's check out. We can make provisions like that. So for now, we only make a limit of 6 provisions, because I don't know when I'll need them again. Here, the people are idle, so we're going to unemploy them for now. Unemployed people stink. Like, or, you know, idle workers in buildings like these stink, I wanted to say. Alrighty, so we're going to have some action here, so let's see what happens. So, we got a lot of materials: copper vein, coal deposit, large abandoned cache, leather worker, hidden trader cemetery. Alright, so what's happening here? A cemetery full of traders killed by desperate viceroys. What drove them to commit such heinous crimes? What is it, greed or necessity? So, a quick cover-up of this crime will prevent serious consequences, otherwise the Merchant Guild will retaliate. And, 1 impatience point. Alright. So. I ain't got anything to, So. We'll gain some negative consequences for that. No problem, Emery. You're welcome. Yeah, I saw that upgrade in Math Gamer. I saw. I'm quite hyped for that, yeah. So we're gonna go for this reward. I don't know if the chest of ancient tablets is something you would want to have, but here it shows we definitely need to help ourselves to some planks and get that show going. Yeah, we have planks in production, the crude workstation, so I really need to set up a carpenter next. But this thing has priority now. So, here is a leatherworker building. So, since I already got one, I'll be salvaging that building. So, there we go. And a large abandoned cache, giving me materials. Well, we're going to go for the Queen's Grace here, simply because... Oh, I need simple tools for that. Alright. So... I hope that we're going to get the planks done fast enough. So the leather worker will be dismantled any moment, and then we'll have the planks we'll require. Wonderful. So let's deliver that here. Got me. The support of the lizard people. That's really massive. It's storm season. Let's see. Brickyard. Very tempted to take that. Yeah, let's do this. Brickyard is interesting in so far because this then I'll be able to replace that place entirely. So let's place that down here. Okay, it's looking good. We got, we making nice progress here. So, worm tongue nest. We got insects from there. Beaver's resolve is low. Yeah, the storm was a little bit harsh on them. I really don't know what I could have done differently. So the carpenter's shop got finished instead of other things. Well, let's unemploy this lady here and employ her here. Oh, well, actually not humans. This is going to be an all beaver operation. So, let's see. We can make simple tools here. That's pretty amazing. And, alright. Oh, crystallized dew is a substitute for metal. Now I know why that stuff is interesting. Alright. Today I learned. So, Cornerstone. Settlement specializes in training gear production. No. +2 to stone production. That's totally my thing. So them folks here are totally bored out. And we get a new package of newcomers. So these come with copper bars, these come with leather and veggie. So I want the leather veggie crew again. So let's put down some mining. No, that's the worm tongue nest. Here, that's the copper deposit, isn't it? Yeah. So. Oh gosh, we need to chop that stuff yet again. So. There's even another coal deposit there. So until then, let's place down one mine here. The trappers here are no longer busy. Oh god. This danger glade totally was worth the effort. If we can fulfill finally the need for planks there. So. Jeez. One more plank, please. We're starting to run into time issues here soon. I didn't expect that to happen, though. Right, there's a lot of planks getting produced. And they totally... Alright, so I didn't expect them to be that dumb, but it's all fine for the moment. Alright, so order time. So sacrificing. We need to sacrifice materials, or we do a important delivery. So I'll take the sacrificing thing. Leisure. Have at least 8 humans and high resolve. We can try to achieve that. Brotherhood or trailblazing. Well, scrolls. Well, I surely know that I don't have any production for scrolls going on right now, so definitely not gonna take that. Though, we will need tools. Oh yeah, and this ramshackle place here can be finally closed down once that dude has finished his production, that is. So. Because we got a better place to work at. Good-o. So we're going to leave the pottery open and that open. But these guys will keep producing bricks. Oh, we can make bricks out of stone. Alright. Got it. So. The stonecutters here are out of work. There's one little deposit there. And these woodcutters here would like to have some new work. Let's drop their place down here. Okay. So... we will also require a mine. Ideally, manned by beavers, but we cannot give up everything there. Okay. Good. And then we just need to sacrifice some coal next. Okay. So the carpenter is able to make us some tools as well. I don't have access to any of these though, so the crystallized dew is necessary after all. Alright, so we need a rain collector next, otherwise it won't work. No biggie. Okay. Let's build some decorations here. Ooh, another glade. So, snake nest, root deposit, and coal. Alright. Okay. So where's the last of these guys? Ah, yeah. I think I'll just set up another woodcutter's camp here, and we'll just have another storage down here. One thing is pretty clear, though. I wish I'd had more leather. So let's put these on a gathering priority. Right, storm is upon us. So we have a snake nest and root deposit. Root deposit is being collected by scavengers. And down here, copper. Alright. Do some coal sacrificing. The job there. And I think by now we should be able to set on up. Oh, yeah. Let's have another mine. Come on. Or do I? Since I cannot even produce... Yeah, well, never mind. Since I cannot even produce copper right now, because I ain't got any building that can produce copper. Let's check it out. If I'm wrong about that. But I think I missed the... yeah. Since I cannot make any copper, I'll make the next best thing. And that's the spark crystallized dew. Rebellious Spirit. Gain +1 global resolve for every 2 impatience points. Hell yeah, I like that. And newcomers, we got berries and we got copper bars. Let's take that. Because I really do need tools. And because I really want to send this stuff to the Citadel, because this will give me also reputation. Okay. And let's build ourselves one small hearth. Oh well, it's all not close enough. Well, okay. Let's set on up some scavengers, though. Because one thing's for sure in this game, there is no such thing as too many resources, you know. Okay, so we got now that stuff. We now turn on the crystallized dew recipe as well. And now I just have to wait for the tools to be produced. Oh yeah, and we should definitely set up a limit for, let's say, 30 planks. Because I don't want to die a death by plank. Or, well, my resources don't want to die that way, if you get the idea. So, the stonecutters are unemployed. Here we'll require some of these dudes. Sadly, almost no real, yeah, well, alright, we have some leather now. Good. So... for some reason I just unemployed these folks. Yeah, whatever. So here we're finally making crystallized dew. I mean, technically I could just produce more of everything, but practically, well, that would be only good to sell it to the traders. So I'm not interested right now. Oh, I get to select a new building. Well, Clad Hole, Beaver House, Clothier, well... opens access to scrolls and coats. Yes, I want that. So... let's move our woodcutters, and let's see where this will get us. So... let's put down one extra housing. Just so. Again. Alright, so what do we have here? We got some nests, we got some copper vein. I really would love to have something to process copper ore with. It's really on my to-do list. Maybe we'll get something out of that sacrificial quest next. Hopefully. So, new quests. Leisure versus 2 rain collectors and 60 spark dew. Yeah, no biggie. And wooden provisions versus builder's tools. Yeah, I'll take the wooden provisions thing. Thanks for asking. So let's see. Yeah, we got this. So these folks are... yeah, we getting enough of these mats. We definitely do. So one more clade needs to be opened, and we got the next job there done too. And finally we got ourselves another storage that ain't as far away as that one. And the clothier is finally done. So let's get that going. So scrolls, let's don't make them out of leather. Pigments, so we need pigments for scrolls. So scrolls, I want to limit them. I know that I can make pigments at the cookhouse. Let's limit that to 20 as well. and put some new worker up there. Raider arrived. Zorg. Yeah, well, hi Zorg. And I need another rain collector, so... It's storm time. So here goes the glade that I was looking for. And let's see, how many tools did they make in the time being? Did they make any tools in the time being? Well, there's simple tools in the making. Alright. Well, for now I'll drop the crystallized dew work tab because I want to produce the spark dew. The work order here. So, delivers. So we got here 3 ancient artifacts plus 3 to global resolve. Nice. Some money to work with and 30 crystallized dew to work with. And here we got wildfire essence, parts, and newcomers. Also pretty spiffy. Grain mill. Lumber mill. Brewery. Well, I want to try the brewery and see whether or not I can actually work with the brewery here too. What do we get in there? We only need 2 more quests completed, and then we're good to go. So... I need more housing. Yeah, I know that I can build more hubs. Thanks, though. Here we go. Oh yeah, I want to build the brewery just for the sake of building it. One simple reason behind that is just that I want to know if you need grain or what kind of stuff you can make alcohol out of. So, no, reinforced axes. All right. Even faster wood cutting, I like. So, technically I'd only need to fulfill these 2 jobs there. So, clothing, as you see here, is really giving them a lot of fulfillment. That's why I built that guy. And let's see, brewery requires grain or roots. So, root beer, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And pickled goods. You can pickle mushrooms. Awesome. But you need pottery, water skins, or barrels for that, I see. That's what you need the barrels for. Well, okay. We just need to wait now until the spark dew is ready. Oh, I do see that, that I cannot move all buildings. Alright, so we can move housing. I see. So everything, every processing business isn't movable. Upgrades. So the mine can be upgraded. Is that true for more of these buildings? Alright. I'm relieved to see that only the mines were that flexible. Stonecutter's camp has no deficits nearby. So, is there even anything for the stonecutters left here on the map? I somehow doubt it. So, you folks... We're going to set on up another mine here. Because I did see now that the mines were also not movable. Well, it does make sense somewhat that you're not able to move a mine. But at the same time, this also means that I have to make up my mind in that regard. Okay, here we go. Some more coal for us. So... That's weird. So, we get... yeah, so we... What's the difference between these two? Why should I take that? Oh. Automated minecart. So that's going to make the transportation of these things easier. Now I get it. So... Well... Let's carve our way into the danger glade, come on. No risk, no fun. The thing about these is also that they offer reputation. There are several ways in this game how to get reputation. That's one of them. Woo! Okay. So this mine has depleted all its ore. Well, we're going to unemploy those beavers here. Technically, I could now upgrade that mine to make it, to refresh it. But I don't feel like doing this right now. It ain't that important in the first place, you know. So, the last suite of orders is here. So, 14 education versus 15 paved road. Alright, that's easy enough. And extra glades. Danger events. Alright. Easy enough. Seriously, 15 pieces of paved road? Are you kidding me? Done. So I just now need to wait until the spark dew is collected, and then I win the game. That's okay for me. That's quite ridiculous for a last tier task, you know. I did expect a lot from the game now as the last tier task, but that was that wasn't it, what I expected. Right on. So, I win. I think. Ancient Shrine. So, we would be losing 5 random people if we'd not take the event. So here we'll take fabric, alright? And we'd receive these materials, or we'd receive 0.5 reputation. Well, let's put down the reputation thing there. So, protected trade. Wait a sec, I just realized that I actually won the game already. Bam. I win! So it's only 30 XP and only 14 food stockpiles. But I did complete some achievements, so... Hooray! I love this game. I really, really do. So we have now a new little city there. High Rock. Alright. So that was one Marshlands adventure. Nice. We can now get back to the smoldering city and First off, let's get ourselves some rewards here. XP. Fury Raw. Cornerstone. Resources you sacrifice on the Ancient Hearth burn 5% longer for every impatience you have. That's cool. And here we just gain XP for the deeds. So we won a game on the marshlands. We didn't make the queen too impatient. Okay. So I can now buy extra embark points and faster villages and embark bonus stone or clay. And that, well, up here there's, so that's all the upgrades that you can't take right now. It's quite a lot. Far away from anything up there. So, well, let's pick up the extra embark points and the walking speed, because I find that way more interesting. Because this was the last, the first and the last map on easy that I played, because, you know, it's okay. I did that to convince myself that I successfully learned the game. So I did. Alright, Fertile Grounds modifier. Glades have an increased chance of including fertile soil. So now we put this on Pioneer difficulty, and now the rewards will be a lot harder. So Pioneer difficulty means that we'll have more negative effects there, and the hostility will grow faster, but most importantly, we will need 14 reputation instead of 12 reputation to win the game. That's one of the bigger differences there. And you also get 1 embark point less than on the other difficulty, but since I helped myself there, that wasn't too terrible. Okay, so and I'm going to drop the ball here after looking what's going to happen here. So during drizzle, we gain more insects, I guess. Alright, we gain reputation for every dangerous or forbidden glade event solved during drizzle. Alright, pretty cool. Unearthly element. Sacrifice limitations. Fog. Villagers will move slower. That's nasty. And Nauseous spores. Take longer during breaks. Alright. So, my dear good friends, it's time to say goodbye for today, or for this stream. I thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed the stream, just feel free to subscribe, drop me a bell thing on the subscription, and YouTube will notify you henceforth. You can also go for Twitter or Discord and get yourself notified there, and you also feel free to check on out the support links down there. There's Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee as ways and means to support this channel, and I'd really appreciate if you do. So, have a wonderful day, and see you soon. Bye-bye.